TAGKAWAYAN Diversion Road TAGKAWAYAN, Package A, Quezon. Scope of work: construction of gravel road, net length 2,300 linear meter. Approved budget for the contract, 96,500,000 pesos. Source of fund, contract duration 330 calendar days. Size range, medium A. License category B. Cost of bidding document is 50,000 pesos. Next po na magpapaliwanag ay si Engineer Brian ng mga susunod na detalye.
So, good morning po. For this day, summary po natin yung list ng projects for this invitation. So, all projects na nabanggit po natin is under the implementation of early procurement activities. So, for this invitation, we have 9 projects. Doon sa 9 projects po natin, meron po tayong 4 na construction concrete road, meron din 2 na construction gravel road, at saka 3 po na multipurpose building. So for the construction concrete road, so pare-pareho lang po yung major categories natin. That is for contract ID 25DL0026, 25DL0028, 25DL0029, and 25DL00330. So 4 po yung construction concrete road. So for the major categories of work, we have road construction, PCCP. And for the similar categories of work, road rehabilitation, PCCP, and road construction tunnel, PCCP. Then for the construction of multipurpose building, this is for contract ID 25DL0031, 25DL0032, and 25DL0033. For the major categories of work, we have road building construction without piles, low-rise concrete frame, 1 to 5 stories. Then for the similar categories of work, building construction with piles, high-rise concrete frame, as-in-place piles, 6 and above stories. Building construction with piles, low-rise concrete frame, as-in-place piles, 1 to 5 stories. Building construction with piles, high-rise concrete frame, driven piles, 6 and above stories. Building construction with piles, low-rise concrete frame, driven piles, 1 to 5 stories. Building construction without piles, high-rise concrete frame, 6 and above stories. Then building industrial plant, low-rise, medium-rise, and high-rise. So that is for contract ID 21, 25DL0032, and 25DL0033. Then meron din po tayong 2 construction of gravel road. So for the contract ID 034, so pareho po yung major categories requirement natin. Road construction gravel. Then for the similar categories of work, road construction asphalt, road construction PCCP, road rehabilitation asphalt, road rehabilitation PCCP, and road rehabilitation PCCP. Then for the bill of quantities, so for the construction of concrete road, so required items po natin, so part A, facilities for the engineer, B, other general requirements, C, earthwork, D, base and base course, E for the surface course, F for bridge construction, and G for drainage and slope protection sectors. This is for contract ID 25DL0026. So for part A, the facilities for the engineer, provision field office for the engineer rental basis, provision of furniture, fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer, provision of 4x4 pickup type service vehicle for engineer rental basis, provision progress photograph. Then part B, permission clearances, project billboard, signboard, patient safety and health program, traffic management, and mobilization, demobilization. Then part C for the earthwork, terrain grabbing, surplus common excavation, structure excavation common soil, embankment from roadway, structure excavation common soil, subgrade preparation common material. Then for the sub-base and base course, polymer stabilized sub-base course. Then for the surface course, Portland cement concrete pavement under first 0.28 meter thick, 14 days. Then for the bridge construction, metal railing grade 36 steel, structural steel works, reinforcing steel grade 40, structural concrete 27.8 megapascal cast in 14 days. Structural concrete painting works in concrete class P, 16.5 megapascals. Then, for the drainage and slope protection structures, formation drain, concrete slope protection, and drain pipe galvanized. So, next, so yung 25DL0028, 25DL0029, and 25DL0030. So, para-para lang po yung required summary prices nila. So, for part A, you have facilities for the engineer, B, other general requirements, C, earthwork, D, basic base course, E for the surface course, and G for the drainage and slope protection structures. So, for part A, we have provision field office for the rental basis, provision of furniture, fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer, provision of 4x4 pickup type service vehicle for the rental basis, and provision of progress photograph. Part B, other general requirements, we have permitting clearances, project billboard, signboard, visual safety and health program, traffic management, and mobilization, immobilization. Then for the earthwork, clearing and grabbing, foundation fill, 5 culverts and drain excavation, common soil, embankment from roadways, structure excavation, common soil, embankment from barrow, common soil, and subgrade preparation, common material. Then for the subdivision base course, we have polymer stabilized base surface course. Part E for the surface course, Portland cement concrete pavement and reinforced, 0.28 meter take 14 days. And for the drainage and slope protection structures, Part G, 5 culverts in 10mm diameter, class 2 RCPC and stone masonry. So that is for contract ID 25DL0028, 25DL0029, and 25DL0030. Then for the multipurpose building, so para-pareho din po scope of work natin for the multipurpose building. This is for contract ID 25DL0031, 25DL0032, and 25DL0033. So for the multipurpose building, part A, facilities for the engineer, B, other general requirements, C, earthwork, D, reinforced concrete, E for the finishing and other civil works, and F for the electrical. So for part A, we have provision for the office for the rental basis, provision of furniture, fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer, provision for by-part pickup type service vehicle for the rental basis, and provision of progress photograph. Then part B, other general requirements, we have permission clearances, project board, signboard, official safety and health program, and mobilization, immobilization. And for the earthworks, part C, clearing, grabbing, structure excavation, common soil, embankment from roadways, structure excavation, common soil, embankment from barrow, common soil, and gravel field. For the reinforced concrete, structural concrete 3000 PSI, class A, 20 days, reinforced steel, born grade 40, and firms and false works. Part E for the finishing and other civil works, soil poisoning, sewer line works, septic vault tank, concrete CHP, and glazed tiles, cement floor finish plain, cement plaster finish, painting works masonry, concrete, painting works steel, 6B na load bearing including reinforced steel 100mm, metal structure and structural steel trusses. Then for the electrical, conduit boxes and fittings, conduit works, conduit wrapping, wires and wiring devices, panel board with main and branch breaker, and lighting fixtures. Then for the gravel road, so same lang po yung requirement for the gravel road. Okay. Dalawa lang po yung gravel road natin, 25-0027 and 25-0034. So, pakitake note din lang po, meron po tayong supplemental bulletin for the 25-DL0034. So, may clarification po doon sa length ng projects natin. So, naka-highlight naman po doon sa posted natin na supplemental bulletin. So, for part A, we have facilities for the engineer. Part B, other general requirements, C, earthwork, D, sa base course, reinforced concrete, and drainage slope protection structures. So for part A, provision field office for rental basis, provision of furnitures, fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer, provision for by part pickup, tape service vehicle for engineer rental basis, and provision of progress photograph. Then part B, permission clearances, project reports, and signboard, occasion safety and health program, traffic management, and mobilization, demobilization. And for direct works, clearing and grabbing, individual renewal trees, 150 to 300 millimeter diameter small, surplus common excavation, foundation fill, pipe culverts and drain excavation common soil, embankment from roadway, suction excavation, subgrade preparation common material. And aggregate sa base force, structured concrete 3,000 PSI class A 20 days, clean concrete, reinforcing steel deformed grade 40, pipe culverts 910 millimeter diameter class, so RCP and installing masonry. So for the minimum equipment requirements, so for the construction concrete road, so pare-pareho lang po yung ating required equipment, backhoe, bar bender, bar cutter, batching plant, bulldozer, cargo truck, concrete, so concrete spreader, concrete vibrator, crane, roller, crane with bucket, dump truck, generator set, motorized road grader, bagger mixer, payloader, service vehicles, sealer, joint gas, diesel driven, and cold spray nozzle, stake truck, trailer, low bed with truck tractor, transit mixer, vibrator, roller, water truck pump, welding machine, minor tools, and testing as per the DEO 11 series of 2017. Then next, for the construction of multipurpose building, required equipment, backhoe, bar bender, bar cutter, bulldozer, cargo truck, concrete vibrator, crane, dump truck, crane, machine and accessories, motorized road grader, one bagger mixer, payloader, a compactor, pump root and concrete stationary, service vehicle, trailer with low bed, truck tractor, vibrator, roller, water truck, pump, welding machine, minor tools, and minimum test equipment as per the 11 series of 2017. And for the construction of gravel road, so same lang yung po required equipment, backhoe, bar bender, bar cutter, bulldozer, cargo truck, chainsaw, compactor, plate vibrator, dump truck, motorized road grader, one bagger mixer, payloader, service vehicle, safe truck, low bed truck with truck tractor, vibrator, roller, water truck, pump, minor tools, and testing equipment as per the 11 series. So for 25 DL0026, construction bridge, Barangay Poblacion Loss, Poblacion Press, ALLEVIATING, Quezon, length of 10 linear meters. Next, 25 DL0028, access road to Maharlika Highway support of AGRI-BASED Industries, CALAUAG, Quezon, length of 210 linear meters. Then next, 25 DL0029, access road to support of AGRI-BASED Industries, Lopez, Quezon, length of 210 linear meters. Then 25 DL0030, access road in support of sugar crushing center, ALABAT, Quezon, length of 220 linear meters. Then, for 25-003, multipurpose building, Barangay Inalusan, Lopez, Quezon, for area of 72.93 square meters. Then for 25-003-2, multipurpose building, Barangay Talabating, Quezon, for area of 77.07 square meters. 25-003-3, multipurpose building, Barangay Villan Suseste, ALABAT, Quezon, car area of 205.54 square meters. And last contract ID, 25-003-4, construction bypass and diversion roads, Ginyangan Tagkawayan Diversion Road, Tagkawayan Package A, Quezon, length of 2,300 meters. So, Jerpol, pakihinok din po itong nasa first page ng plan. Saka yung, tama ko, ito, yung nasa invitation po kasi is, pero yung posted po natin na supplemental, nakalagay na po doon yung latest. So, yung nasa supplemental na ang masusunod na 1,000. 25-003. May supplemental naman tayo doon. Tama na yung BOP po niya. Okay. Then, tayo other matters. So, number one, all authorized documents should attach to documentary stamp. Any missing documents not authorized the registration of bids with specified form and paper size for the bidding documents. So, required paper size is A4 hanggat maaari mayroon pong pagination, air tags, and table of contents. So, kung wala pong pagination, air tags, and table of contents, so long as acknowledge po ng representative ng bidder na ganun yung pagkakapackage ng kanilang bidding documents. So, accept po natin yung kanilang submitted bid, hindi po siya grounds for disqualification. Reminded the contractors that overlapping of the proposed key personnel and pledged equipment is the common cause of cost disqualification of the contractor. So in case po na may ongoing project, if the proposed key technical personnel is in employ of the bidder in working on another project at the time of bidding, the bidder shall submit certification that one, the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract, and two, issue will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office pursuant to DEO 9 series of 2012. The proposed key personnel and replacement must be named in the bidding document. So pareho pong nakasabit na yung pangalan ng key personnel and replacement sa ating technical bids para po ma-verify pareho. So the time of the post-qualification procedure, the bank verifies that any deficiency is due to the contractor's fault or negligence pursuant to Section 34.3 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 884. The procurement institution disqualified the contractor from the award without any right to reimburse fees and incidental costs paid for the procurement of infrastructure contract subject of that fee. If the grounds for the post-disqualification is based on the above requirements, the concerned bank can issue notice of post-disqualification to bidders that the DPWH shall not qualify to bid for any of its projects until and or unless the reason of your post-disqualification was already cleared by the concerned implementing office. Upon the presentation of the required documentary evidence, the concerned implementing office shall issue certification if the contractors already eliminated the negative slippages and other deficiencies. However, not herein shall delay the procurement process of the concerned implementing office in accordance with the periods provided under the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 994. So, pag sa verification, hindi po natin hintayin lahat ng reply letter para makapag-decide po ang back kung si bidder po ay disqualified or hindi. So, once na nakapag-issue po ng verification, so masusunod po yung prescribed duration sa ating schedule. Then from the included din po dun sa ating posted na bidding document, since wala pa naman po tayong posted na supplementary bids tungkol dito. So masusunod pa rin po yung posted sa bidding documents natin under DEO 148 series of 2024. So accreditation po ng required na i-personnel natin. Then sa contracting allowed, this is under DEO 261 series of 2022. Submission drafting of bids will be on time. Wala ka, this conference room is the designated official time. 8 bids will not be accepted. Bids must be duly received by the back secretary of his office for the manual submission or at electronic bids underscore Lesson 4 at DPWH.gov.ph for the electronic submission on or before November 20, 2024. So, until 10 a.m. lang po yung deadline ng drafting. Pakipresent na lang po ng resibo natin sa front desk guard para makapasok po tayo sa office premises. So, hanggat maaari, bumili po tayo ng bidding documents in advance. Iwasan po natin bumili ng bidding documents sa mismong araw ng bid kasi baka po mali tayo pag-drop sa ating deadline. Pwede pong bumili ng bidding documents sa other district engineer office, sa regional office, or sa central office. So, i-present lang po ulit ng ating resibo sa front desk guard. Then, Department Order 20 series of 2024 for the three-strike policy. Department Order 12 series 2024 for the compliance po ng Official Safety and Health Program. Usual minimum materials testing equipment for the DOs, kasama po sa ating requirements ng technical bid ang minimum testing material. Sa under DO 11 series of 2017, then there's permit as part of the eligibility requirements. Department Order 153 series of 2015 for the President's Diagram Method. Department Order 105 series 2020 for the transparency and accountability. So kasama din po yung Department Order 6 series of 2024 for the YouTube live streaming. So, all pre-bid conference and bid opening po natin. Naka-live stream po tayo sa ating DPWH Quezon Port YouTube channel. For the bidders na gusto mo mag-participate online, paki-notify lang po yung office para mabigyan po namin yung Zoom link. And all bids na issue or requirement activities. So, Department Order 7 series 2020 for the electronic submission and receipt of bids. So, yung guidelines for the electronic submission. Then, without prejudice, the provision of RA 3019 and other federal laws. Penalties and offenses covered all types of procurement, whether done manually or electronically. Pursuant to Rule 21, Penal Section 65, offenses and penalties of the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulations of RA 184. So, Department Order 10 series 2015 for the ICT. And for the bidders po na gustong mag-request ng site inspection, paki-notify lang din po yung office para makapag-schedule po tayo ng site inspection. All prospective bidders present their representative to present their contractor information together with their company ID. Authorization letter should not be accepted. So, ulitin po natin yung requirements for the eligibility. Class A documents, ETI, CDA, use permit, tax clearance, statement of ongoing contract, statement of SLCC, legal license and registration, audited financial statement, and NFCC. So, required din po natin yung Class B documents in case po na kailangan natin ng joint venture agreement. For the sealing and marking of bids, for the first envelope, ang naman lang po is yung ating eligibility and technical requirements. For the second envelope, yung ating financial proposal. So, all envelopes must be properly labeled, name of contract to be bid, name and address of bidder, back proper entity, and do not open before. So, hindi po natin November 20 until 10 a.m. lang po ang ating deadline ng drafting. Then, required din po na may copy 1 and copy 2 aside sa original bid. Pero kung wala pong copy 1 and copy 2, pakilagay na lang po sa CD or sa USB yung e-file ng ating bid. Nakasil din po siya kasama doon sa original bid para kung kailangan po mag-reproduce ng copy sa office na lang po yung bahala mag-print. Then for that is for manual submission. For the electronic submission, this is under DO 87 series of 2020. All bids must be in PDF format and all folders must be password protected. The advisory to our valid clients is office still implementing no appointment no entry policy. Client, including bidders, may schedule their visit by this address and then submit the accomplished form to the office concerned at least 1 day before the scheduled meeting through email address vacationportdeo@yahoo.com.ph. Terms or visitors must will also be provided at the front desk right for walk-in clients, but the entry will still depend on the approval of the office concerned. So the Department of Public Works and Highways, Quezon District Engineer Office reserve the right to reject any or all bids, declare failure bidding, or not award the contract anytime prior to contract award in accordance with Section 35 and 41 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 9184, without thereby incurring any liability to affected bidder or bidders. So, yun lang po. Any other questions?
Katanungan. So, nagtatapos ang PREBID conference natin para sa araw na ito. Muli po, maraming salamat sa lahat. Magandang